What it is, it's your boy Dutch the Damon, and you now watching Damon Time with Dutch. On today's episode of Prison Stories Uncut, we out back, JCI and that cut annex with it, man. Now, this situation took place over 20 some odd years ago, right? They had me out back, trapped in that cut annex. But before I hop off in the storytelling mode, we're gonna go ahead on and run these shout outs down, man. First up on the list, we got Nicholas Lupo. His brother sent his hard-earned money in, blessed the channel through Cash App, showed that love. Nicholas Lupo, appreciate you, bro. Next up on the list, we got Chuck Waggles. Appreciate you, brother. I'm gonna keep you coming. Stay tuned. Next up on the list, we got Tyrell Phillips. Appreciate you, brother, for showing that love, supporting the channel. I ain't gonna let you down. Now that we got that out the way, let's get it. Now, like I told y'all before, when I was out back, I was saying with South Stash, they had me out there. Basically, when you first get out there, you 30 days behind that door. They gonna do your background check, make sure you don't got no enemies, so that you don't go ahead on and get deleted in there, right? I was doing my 30 behind that door. Now at this time, A building, it was B building was lockup and segregation and all of that shit. B building. I was over B building. In the cell right directly to the right of me, it was a DC dude, right? I used to see him when he come out for a shower because we was on 23 and 1, lockdown. But I used to see him when he come out for a shower. He was light skinned, probably like 5'9", skinny. And for some reason, he kept like a woolly hat on his head. He'd be hot as a mother, he got a woolly hat on. Every time I seen him, the man had a woolly hat on his head. But anyway, my cell was the gateway cell because my window had the screen cut out. So brothers on the compound would run up to my window and put shit through the hole for the brothers over in the lockup building. So my cell 12, I used to get shit in the building for the brothers, and then boom, so they would look out for me for just getting it in through the window for them, you dig? But one day, one of the good brothers that was on the tier, he was a big brother was getting a lot of money uptown. His people would send him a lot of shit in the joint. He had really out back in the chokehold for real, selling everything up under the sun. From lockup, no bullshit. This nigga would have brothers in population go on visits for him, get the shit, bring it back, and give it to him on the lockup building. And he'll bang that shit from off the lockup building, getting money, you heard me? Looking out for me. But anyway, on this go round, the good brother got like 3 balloons like this big, full of grass, through the hole in the window. I heard him grab it. Now, like I said, we was 23 and 1, locked down, can't come out the cell, you dig? But it was a tier worker, nigga that run the tier. He run around on the tier and pass things for guys, clean up the tier, do the laundry. You had a day shift guy and a night shift guy, but they was the only 2 that could come out the cell. You been booked before, you know about the working man. So the working man was this little short, pudgy little nigga with dreads. He was older, but he ain't had no hair on his face and shit, but he had little short dreads and shit, right? Chubby motherfucker. Probably was like 47, but he had the face of like, he probably was like 25. Well, when the good brother got that grass, he had also got some dog food in there too, right? So I passed everything to the working man, told him, look, take that upstairs to the brother, because that was the brother shit, you feel me? I was just getting it through the window for him. Gave it to the working man took it up there. And instead of taking the shit straight upstairs, I'm sitting right there in the crack of the door watching this nigga. He goes over to the washing machine, crack open the bags, take something out. We can't see what he's doing because he got his back to me, and then close it back up real fast, take it upstairs, give it to the brother. He done dipped in the shit. But we behind the door can't do nothing about it. The brother can't see it because he on the top floor. But he disregarded us. We can see the shit. So as soon as the brother get his shit, he can tell it been dipped in. He goes straight to the back window. Hey, little Dutch. That's a big brother now. Like, yeah, what's up, bro? What's up? Oh, bass in his voice. You know what I mean? What's up, bro? He like, man, them bags of coffee that you just got, right? Them bags of coffee. He like, little light, you heard me. Look like they've been, you know what I mean? What's going on, bro? Talk to me. I'm like, wait a minute. I done seen this nigga dip in the shit, right? So I'm like, hey, bro, I was just about to holler at you, bro. Listen, I'm about to send you a kite up there. I'm about to tell you what's up. But I gotta wait for the next working man to come out because I'm not giving it to the working man, bro. I'm gonna tell you what happened, bro. So he's like, oh yeah? He like, that nigga with my shit? I'm like, keep your shirt on, bro. I'm gonna tell you what's going on when the next working man come out on the night shift. Boom. Night shift roll around. I give nigga the kite. They take it upstairs to the brother. Brother get to reading the kite. He like, man, I figured that. He like, I got his ass. I got his bad ass. We saying this out the crack of the door and through the window and shit. We talking back and forth and shit, right? So why my neighbor, the DC nigga, right? He come in my vent because he next door to me. He come in my vent like, hey, Lil Dutch. Cause y'all remember I was a hopper back then. Niggas called me Lil Dutch, you feel me? Till I got bigger. He like, yo, I seen that shit, yo. He was like, you couldn't see him from your angle. He like, I seen him. He dipped in that shit, bro. He like, I'm telling you, he dipped in it. I'm like, I'm already knowing. You saying it? He like, yeah, I seen it. I'm like, all right, make sure you vouch for me because the brother, yeah, man, I don't know what the brother thinking. He like, no, I got you. I'm gonna tell him, man. That nigga went in that bag. I'm like, all right, good looking. Once we had that first conversation, he just opened up like a fuck to me. Get to telling me his whole life story, you heard me. He was cool though. But he told it to me. Man, this man told me some crazy shit. DC boy. First of all, he was out back serving life. You know what I mean? He get to telling me. He get locked up, he had a body in the temple or whatever, get found guilty, kept a life sentence, right? Boom. This man tell me he was young as shit when he caught his time, a hopper. And because he had a life bit, they put him in maximum security. Back in the 90s. He tell me the first cell buddy they put him in the cell with took that from him. He said he was only in the cell with dude for like 3 nights. Dude took that from him. Say he hit him with a bunch of rights, left, slanting down, went on head, took that. You heard me? That man told me this shit out of his own mouth, man. Tell me like 2 months after that shit, he wasn't feeling right. Or medical, they tell him he got that ninja, the bug. I'm like, what? He like, yeah, man. And he get to telling me how he feel like he on his last limb as we speak. Like, man, I don't be taking my medicine. I'm just rushing this shit. Fuck it, I got life anyway. Wicked, man. That's a cold conversation I had with a nigga, man. Yo, I lie to you not. This man tell me once he found out he got that shit, he went over here and started hitting Transformers in the joint, intentionally giving them that shit. Nigga, I'm in the vent like, what? Like, yeah, man, that's why they got me over here on lockup. They won't give me no cell body. They won't put me around nobody. This man told me he was single cell status 23 and 1 till he died.